saying because I just did my entire rant and I didn't realize I didn't start recording. So now we're doing this again. Ghoulery! Yeah, one of the worst games. Well, one of the, not worst. Well, definitely not the worst game, but I would say it had one of the worst runs on Roblox. I've ever seen. Like, I've been on Roblox for like 2013, 2012, and I've seen a lot of games, bro. The Ghoulery has one of the worst runs ever. I'm not gonna hold you. Like from very mid updates and like zero beginner friendly. It's like I swear you could start playing Ghoulery to today and as like a new player and you would probably suffer like you're in like the ninth circle of hell or something. I kid you not. And that dumbass controversy, I generally thought after that controversy this game would not come back, but there it is. It released yesterday, re-released yesterday actually. It was the release was hard. The re-release was hard. Kind of hurt, because like I've been playing Ghoulery from the beginnings, like CC, hardcore CC, Ghoulery, permadeath. When permadeath meant something in Ghoulery, like you hear that song, you have to really question, you should stay in the server, and then if y'all hear someone in the background, my neighbors are holding an event, so yeah, but that meant something, and it was like a Tokyo Ghoul type soul, you know. So I was happy, I was jolly, and then full release came out, it was alright, it was cool, I guess. Had a little updates here and there, I did some cool stuff, and then just like every other Roblox game, devs seem like they get lazy, or I don't know if it's lazy, but they start taking mad long with the updates, delaying them bitches. VV doing the exact same thing right now. I have to start crashing on them. And then the controversy came around, and we all know. Well, if you don't know, and I won't bring it up again because it was a crazy ass controversy. But that happened, and then the game kind of just fizzled out after that. For good reason, I would say, actually. And bring us today. Well, yesterday actually. Ghoulery re-release. I was a bit excited. I was like, man, new re-release of it was an alright game. Saw them at new stuff, like a new map. They were talking about new skill boxes, V2s of the subclasses, clan skills and clan stuff, and I was like, okay, let him cook, full Kakuja, like that's so tough, and new ranks, like come on, new ranks. I mean that should be crazy, but still something, and I guess Kaguya Ascension, that was like the interesting thing I was kind of interested in. And then they thought about like they return the events, like PD events, and like Birdcage. Birdcage is like, it was like almost like Coliseum from Type Soul. Is that the best example? It's like the Clan Wars from Type Soul. I don't remember what the Clan Wars thing is called. King of the Hill? I don't think that's the right one. Either way, Birdcage and Permadeath. I was like, yes, maybe, just maybe, like. We're onto something. We might be cooking here again. Yeah, no, they weren't cooking. I decided yesterday I was gonna hop on the game. I decided to start fresh with one of my friends. Shout out Kenny. It was horrible. The game was poorly optimized. It was laggy. They kept putting me in Poland. I'm not even from Poland. No, nothing against Poland, but like that ain't my region. I even if I switch server, if they're not full or like old or something. It just kept putting me in Poland, so I just accepted it and kept in Poland. Um, there were so many bugs. Like I saw people flying on skateboards. Some cognators had no animations. And when I'm on animations, I don't know why they changed the animations for some of the Queen Ks. Like the sword animation, I don't remember what the sword's called, but the basic sword Queen K, the anims look so bad. It looks so clunky and weird. Even the skill moves look so much weirder and clunky. And the combat's basically the same, but it feels almost the same. But the anims are so weird for some of the skills that it doesn't feel good, right? And not to mention the NPCs. NPCs are still annoying as hell to fight, like as hell. You gotta be on 10 toes, gripping your whatever the frick is on your floor to fight them NPCs. I swear. You don't focus for 1 second and you're in a full combo against Rize, digging through your entire intestines. Like, I swear it's one of the worst experiences. And then there's just some dumbass bugs, like world ball. When a world ball spawns in, like it will shake your entire screen. Like, why? What? How could that? How? Did no one test world bosses? How did y'all met that slide? And it's not like the first time this is going on in Roblox games, because Roblox games first day out, there's gonna be bugs, right? Cool. But it's like, come on, we've been through this, right? It's actually no surprise that when the game released, it had like 5,000 players, right? Kind of lackluster. I kind of expected to have more, but 5,000, fine. That's like, it's not bad, but whatever. Oh my god, my neighbors are going crazy right now. But woke up this morning, looked at the game, 803 players as I'm making this video. 803. What the flip, gang? So, it's no surprise. The game was a mess. And it's probably still a mess. I don't think they've updated it. Like, there ain't no skill tree, drive. I was using it through the game, but you're gonna see the gameplay I'm using drive. And like, it's cool, I guess. But it's like, it doesn't really feel. It's just a bunch. Like, if you go Ghoul Arena right now, you're probably just gonna be seeing a lot of people like running half human or Quinks running on their max slots, just gripping you. Like, you can't really play PDs, and PDs now you don't even really wipe, you just lose all your items. So like, it's still my bad. You still lose stuff, but it's not as bad. And that's something else I want to talk about. Like, I was playing as CCG, right? And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't remember Reputation being this hard to gain. Like, I finally hit max, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get Reputation to get the white armor, the senior armor. One quest, I get 50 rep. I'm like, okay, maybe I gotta fight someone. I got like 100 and some not a rep. Now, I'm pretty sure if you fight someone in a PD, you get more. But at the same time, it's like, PDs are so risky of you losing your items. As a CCG, which, you're gonna need your items to craft better Queen Ks, right? And at this point, I'm pretty sure I'm using like the sword. So it's like, bro, are we being dead ass? So it was really risky, and I didn't have the armor, and the game was already laggy and bugs, right? And then they still have these unrealistic requirements for stuff. Like, I don't think there's anybody that really wanna come on Ghoul and want to farm for half human or Quinks or Kakuja or Arita. No one wants to farm for that. Like 500k, I abysmal like one eye cognate whatever fragments. Like, come on, bro. No one wants to do all of that. No one. It's so much time consuming. Like, you think the current idea of like current Roblox game what devs would do is to make the game a lot more user friendly, less time consuming for like players to just be able to enjoy the game instead of spend half of the game farming just to beat up on freshies or beat up on other players that are probably using some busted shit like Edo V2. I have a personal vendetta against that cockney, by the way. Like, it's absolutely brain dead. And, you know, the game did get some balancing, and still, I would say, still needs a bit more. But you know, like, I had high expectations for this release, and it hurts, dog. Well, it doesn't hurt a lot, but it still hurts. Am I still gonna give the game a try? I'm probably still gonna play a bit. I might even release like a couple movie shorts. You know, if I can get any good clips while in Birdcage or something, because like Overworld is actually corny. It's bad. But yeah, Ghoul. Yeah. Well, if you like the video, like and subscribe. I don't post daily, but I'm gonna try to release tomorrow. Drop a next vid. I'm probably gonna try and drop some on VV. Hopefully that game decides to update. I think the devs might have forgotten about their game. And yeah, ciao.